Have you ever asked yourself, what will my old age look like? Will you spend your final years with a peaceful smile, feeling content and light at heart? Or will you quietly carry regrets that you can never turn back time to fix? Life is short. When we're young, we often give everything to others. Our family, our work, our responsibilities. But we forget that we too deserve to be loved, cared for, and protected. Some mistakes seem so small when they happen, but over time they can turn into deep scars that ache well into old age. Today I invite you to pause for a few minutes, to listen, slowly and mindfully. Maybe these few moments will help you see growing old doesn't have to mean loneliness, illness, or regret. It can be beautiful if you start loving and caring for yourself right now. I've heard countless stories from people who say their biggest regret is neglecting their health. When you're young and full of energy, you think, I'm healthy, I'll worry about it later. But one day, when your knees hurt, your back aches, and even a short walk feels exhausting, you realize good health is freedom. Lose it, and you lose the freedom to live your life your way. I remember an elderly man in his 70s who spent his whole life working hard for his family, but never looked after himself. When he finally retired, the stairs in his own house became an obstacle. Trips he dreamed of taking turned into unreachable wishes. If you're listening to this now, ask yourself, have I started treating my health as a gift to myself? Start small. Take a short morning walk, breathe in the fresh air, eat more vegetables, get enough sleep, do regular checkups. You don't have to be perfect, just be consistent and love yourself enough to try. But physical health alone is not enough, because growing old is so vulnerable to loneliness. It's heartbreaking to see friendships fade away. Friends move away, everyone gets busy with their own families and work. One day you look around and realize there's no one left to call and say, hey, let's grab a coffee. Sometimes just one simple text, an unexpected call, or a coffee invitation can warm up a friendship that seemed forgotten. And if your old friends are too far, open your heart to new ones. A gentle yoga class, a book club, an art class, a cooking workshop. Who says only the young get to make new friends? The more connections you have, the bigger your heart grows. Many older people carry a quiet pride. They don't want to burden their children or show weakness by asking for help. But asking for help is not a burden. It's an act of love for yourself and for those who care for you. I knew an elderly woman who refused her children's help after a fall. She tried to manage everything alone, only to fall again and get worse. It wasn't until she finally accepted their care that she realized love can only flow when we open our hearts to receive it. And there's another burden, one you can't see, but it weighs heavily. Holding on to grudges and regrets. How many families have drifted apart because of one argument, one harsh word, never taken back? How many siblings and friends never speak again, until someone passes away, and the one left behind whispers, if only. Forgiving is not about forgetting. It's about laying down that heavy burden, so your heart can breathe easy again. Many people also fear change. They hide inside the same old routines, the same old thoughts, too afraid to open up to new things. I once met an old man who stubbornly refused to learn how to use a smartphone. Because of that, he missed family video calls, never joined family group chats, and slowly drifted away from his loved ones. When he finally decided to learn, it was like a new door opened. He could video call his grandkids, read the news, watch cooking videos, and the joy in his eyes returned. Life is unpredictable, so don't forget to plan for the future. Your finances, your healthcare, where you'll live, all of these things need thought and preparation. I've heard so many stories of elderly couples who had to sell their beloved homes because medical bills became too much. Planning ahead is not about fear, it's about the peace of mind that comes from knowing you won't be a burden on your children, that you can live your final years with dignity and comfort. And when people retire, many feel lost, like they're no longer useful, but your worth doesn't disappear. It just needs a new form. Gardening, babysitting your grandkids, volunteering, teaching, sharing your stories. Every day, you still have so much to give. A healthy body needs a healthy mind too. So many older people hide their sadness, anxiety, or insomnia because they're afraid of being judged. But sometimes just one chat with a good friend or a visit to a counsellor is enough to pull you back from that dark place. Your soul deserves to be soothed, just like your body does. And please, don't let your big house and piles of old things become chains that weigh you down. Old possessions are memories, yes, but when they become endless cleaning, fixing, and worrying, maybe it's time to let go. A small, cozy home, clean, bright, warm, might give you more freedom and lightness than a big, empty mansion ever could. Finally, be brave enough to face end-of-life conversations. Talk about your will, your wishes for a funeral. Who will take care of you if you can't care for yourself? Don't see it as unlucky, see it as an act of love. It's how you protect yourself and your family from confusion or regrets when that day comes. If you're still here, listening until this very last moment, I am truly grateful for you. I believe that deep inside you're already ready to make small changes, to live better, love yourself more, and cherish the days to come. A healthy meal, a phone call to an old friend, a long overdue health check, small actions when repeated every day will make your old age lighter, happier, and more beautiful than you ever imagined. If these words have touched you, please share them with someone you love. We will all grow old one day, but let's make sure our old age is the most peaceful chapter, not just a string of regrets. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I sincerely hope you will. Please hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any videos. Your support means so much to me. If you find this video helpful, please like and share it to spread these lessons. If you enjoy this kind of topic, comment 1 below. If you don't, comment 0, so I know how to improve and make better videos for you. Thank you for staying here. Wishing you peace, today, tomorrow, and always.